Marcus, thank you so much for having me, man.
Yeah, man. I'm sitting here with Jaybird Love is what his music is called, right? Jaybird
JaybirdLove.com. Yeah, Jay birdlove.com. Yeah, you can go there.
JayBirdlove.com.
Yep.
Also, he's got Instagram TV, right?
Yeah.
How do I find you on Instagram?
Instagram, yeah, J_bird_love. JaybirdLove.
Sweet.
Type in JaybirdLove, it should come up.
Sweet. So Josh came in today or yesterday and was buying a new guitar, and he snagged one of the sweet piezo electric dual hollow body PRS guitars, and he's been jonesing on it. So I said, Josh, would you mind playing some of your music for us?
I was excited to hear that. He's like, hey, you're like, yeah, we got a studio upstairs. We're doing some live music stuff. And I was like, what? That sounds fun. Let's do that.
The hardest part was getting a strap to match the guitar, but once we got that done, I mean, accessorizing is very important,
the
isn't
guitar,
it?
The guitar was the easy part.
Yeah.
Once I found it. I was a little nervous, but the best $1,500 I've ever spent in my whole life, man.
That's what I like to hear.
I'm so stoked on that.
Well, thanks for coming up, Josh. He's been recording for hours, I think, at this point, and we've got some great stuff we're going to be rolling out over the course of the next little bit. And man, what we were hearing was awesome. Looping and
a little bit of looping. We didn't do too much looping, but we did some on a song called "Plenty Love Left," and I'm pretty excited. That was a fun song to do. On the other songs, maybe at least one other, we can see what some other musicians can do on the tracks. And
musician mashup.
And I love that. I love that part of music. Seeing other people's creative abilities and what they do and collaborating. And
so how much time do you spend actually writing music a week? Do you set a time and say, I'm going to just write?
Marcus, I'm so unorganized when it comes to writing. I never force it. I really is the songs. I feel like the songs write themselves in a way, where sometimes I won't write a song for a whole month, and then there'll be like this month where I just can't stop writing. All of a sudden 4 songs come out, and it really just depends on a lot of different factors in life. Life kind of goes like this sometimes, and I feel like those ups and downs are really what brings out the songs themselves. You get inspired, and normally when I'm going through like a rough time, I'll write a really happy song to like bring myself out of that. And it's like the opposite, I feel like, or maybe other people do the same thing, I'm not sure, but when I'm feeling down, I'll typically write a really happy song. So I don't know, that's something it's a little interesting, but yeah, man, the songs write themselves, and I can't stop writing.
Nice.
So.
When I'm feeling really happy, I write a super depressing song just because I really like to bring myself down. Otherwise people get suspicious about why I'm so happy. All right, maybe not. It's been so long since I've written a song, but man, super solid. So, and you're living where now? You're in...
Yeah, so I was out traveling, working a lot for this company. We'd build these glamping sites all around the country, and then now I don't work for them anymore as of a few days ago, and I'm going to move to North Carolina to see my girlfriend Maddie, and I'm gonna reunite with her because I've been out traveling with this job and stuff, and we sort of had this distance, and now I'm excited to go to North Carolina because I'll be about an hour away from Asheville. So Asheville, here I come. I'm super excited to dive into the music scene out there. It's gonna be something new. I'm from Washington State originally.
So. All right, so you're from Washington State.
Yeah.
Went all around.
I haven't really lived anywhere for the past year or so, a little more, because I've just been going boom, 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 working everywhere, and so I'm excited to get my roots down and get a little grounded,
Yeah, so what inspired you to start singing and playing? Like, what's your main inspiration if you could point to one thing?
I started writing lyrics when I was younger, like, 12, 13, 14. When I was in high school, I really started digging in with lyrics. I played bass guitar in a metal band when I was like 13. And we actually we did this small battle at the bands in Fox Island, Washington, and we won first place. And it was, I think it's just because we brought out the most people and stuff like that. It's kind of how that stuff works sometimes. But we split up, and then I sold both my bass guitars. I didn't play an instrument until I was like 19, and like I strummed my first open chords on a guitar when I was 19. I'm 27 now, and really what inspired me was we were at the campfire, you know, like after high school or whatever. We're at this campfire, and my buddy's playing guitar, and I just started singing, and I didn't realize that I loved singing so much until I was like 19, really. And then I was like, I need to learn those chords so I can do this on my own, so I don't have to rely on my friend to meet up with me just so I can sing. And then I was like, show me a couple chords, and I just started learning chords. And then, man, I was playing like 4 or 5 hours every single day. I could not stop playing guitar. I could not stop just like writing, feeling that inspiration. And so I guess that's where that came from. It was kind of, my parents never played music.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Seems like it's working all right. seems like you figured out a couple chords, so that's great. Thanks so much for joining us and coming in, and just it's been really cool. I had a young budding guitarist downstairs as you were doing this, and they kept kind of looking up, you know, listening to this music pour out through the walls.
Oh man!
And I was like, oh yeah, you know, Josh came in, and I just happened to be in the store, and he's recording all these songs. And like, maybe one day you can do that, because he doesn't know. I mean, he just learned his first E and A today, and so, you know, one more person. So it was pretty cool, and they were like listening to you play, and it was fun.
That's so beautiful.
So thanks for coming in, and
Marcus, thank you so much.
Yeah, we'll
man.
see what we do with some of this stuff.
I just put out a music video. It's called "Naked in the River." Jay Bird Love. You can find it on YouTube or IGTV. Also Spotify. I'm gonna release a banging song soon called "Jealousy," and it's a heavy hitter, big bass line, sort of groovy R&B kind of style, folky, all at the same time.
Sweet.
And so I hope anyone who sees this checks out that stuff. Jay Bird Love on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, or whatever, and YouTube. And thank you guys so much.
All right, thank you.